beautiful world out there. It's a beautiful world out there.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Beautiful Minds. I'm Rupinder, your host for today's show, and today we are joined by Kriti, all the way from Dehradun. She is a digital content creator. She is the host of a talk show in Conversation with Kriti. So today she's here with to discuss with us her journey and like the kind of work she's doing in the area of digital content creation. Kriti, welcome to Beautiful Minds, and I really want you to just go ahead with your journey, your story, and please introduce us with your work.
Thank you so much for having me here. I have no such big, introduction, but still I would like to start with that. I'm Kriti. So my journey started with lots of self-doubt, less self-belief. And one thing I really want to mention that when I started, I was on a negative side of graph, like -2, -3, -4. Everyone started with zero, but I had started with a negative side of the graph. And as time passes, like I am doing content creation from last 1 year, consistently from last 1 year. So I'm seeing a lots of change in myself, in my mindset, and also still I'd say that I have to, cover the journey from zero to all those peaks. But I had started with zero, and right now I'm reached at zero. So the journey has to be started from here only. So this is all my introduction, a journey of lots of self doubt, a less self belief, knowing nothing, just instantly started what I love to do. And yeah, that's all.
And of course, you have just started on your path because you are just 19.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of your journey. So, how did this, attachment for, or you got attracted towards digital content creation? What inspired you to do this work?
Actually, to be very honest, nothing can really inspire me or motivate me until it comes from myself only. It comes like it was there in my mind from when I was in class 10 that I have to do YouTube, I have to make videos because I am little bit, feel confident while I'm on camera. I can speak much more better. And I'm a highly introvert person. I hardly talk to people, but when I am camera, I feel myself very much comfortable. So it was there in my mind from last so many days, like from past 5 years. I wanted to be on YouTube, on Instagram, but you something is there in your heart, but you can't really execute it. So, but one day suddenly I have a call with my friend. Like I'm a good writer, also. I usually write some poetry kind of stuff. So he told me like, why not you started your page on Instagram? So I was not, to be very honest, I will say that I was not that much prepared at that time to start it, but instantly I had started it. I just uploaded one of my poetry there, and it was a lot. It was like okay kind of video of mine. And yeah, so I just started. Like lots of with I had started with lots of imperfection. Actually, nobody is perfect completely. Until today, I am learning. Actually, I'm learning every day and trying to put those all things in my video and trying to be more good and perfect
Yeah.
day by day.
So, what's your content all about? Like, if we say digital content, then there is like ample amount of content available online. So, what's special about your content?
There is speciality. I would say like I work on self development, self help. My page is all about self help. Because when I started, I have a lots of self doubt. I have a zero confidence. Self confidence was completely nil. So when I started, I learned throughout my journey. From last 1 year when I was started until today. So I usually try to make people more confident. I try to give people hack, which I got to know from books and all those things. So yeah, like it's all about self development and helping people to get more confident, or to public speaking. And I have my talk show like in conversation with Kriti. This is also started very instantly kind of thing. I just wanted to have it, just started it instantly. I have one or two friend who told ki, you should start it. I will be a guest. I will be your guest. So I started, and it is all about like mental health, emotional intelligence, on women's security, safety. So yeah, it's all about like I have no a particular niche, or like this is only I want to create a content on, but it is a mix of every kind of content you find on my page. So, but basically, I would say my niche is all about self help.
Self-help. Okay.
Yeah.
So who all are like helping you out in this? Are you doing it all on your own, like uploading your stuff, or you're going live, or it's recorded or something? Like, how do you do? How do you manage all the things?
It's completely by like no one is there to help me out, to be very honest. Like
Mhm.
even my family is not supporting. Like when you are 19 years old, you have a college and you're making videos. So there is a your family like oh, क्या कर रही है तो ये पढ़ना चाहिए and there is lots of expectation from my family side to me for my studies regarding things. So they're really hardly allow me to shoot my videos. So I try to do it by by hiding myself from all of them. So actually, no one is helping me out. I'm doing it by all alone.
So I think that's the most organic way because you are telling people self-help things and everything you're doing independently. So that's a great way. You are an example yourself for that. So Kriti, like I like your energy and the way you are passionate about your things, and even when nobody's there to support you. And not, I would not say that parents are wrong here. Actually, they do not understand that
Yeah,
actually what are you
they
trying to do.
yeah,
That's why.
obviously it's not their fault because uh, everyone think from their perspective, and from that time there is no social media was not there. And to some extent my parents said that social media is a very toxic place, and somehow they are also true. Like yes, it is a toxic place. You have
Mhm.
to survive, lots of negative energy. You're uploading one of your reel and there are so many fake comments, fake account are approaching to you. So obviously it's very hard for you to especially for a girls, like girls uploading their videos and photos. So we know like how our society is, how pathetic and rubbish kind of people are there on social media. So my parents are really scared of these things, like what happened if something wrong happened to you. So it's not their fault also. I try to make them understand, and somehow like abhi to bahut theek hai, like they're supporting me 10% he'll say, but yes, they're like fine. uh, yeah.
I think with time they will also change a little bit in their thinking. Once
Yeah.
they see your content on regular basis, they'll come to know. They'll understand what actually you're trying to convey to the world. So that change might come. Okay. So I was watching one of your reels in that you were mentioning something about that. How can we recognize that somebody is trying to make a fool out of us? They're lying to us. So for viewers and for even for my own curiosity, just tell us something about it. That how did you learn it at the age of 19? That how can we recognize that somebody is lying?
Actually, the story behind my that content was a little bit, unprofessional kind of thing. I was just going through a YouTube video and I saw something happen. Like it was, a kind of thing. I was just watching that video. Instantly, I got that video and I just clicked on it and I saw. So they were saying that ki, ye karo, and I was reading a book also. So I just accumulate those content from two places. Like one book I was reading, I actually don't remember the name. So actually, what I have the habit, I usually write the things which I really like. So I just wrote that in my notes. So I was just going through my all notes. So I think that I can make reel out of it. So you know what happened if someone is lying to you, because we are not that cool person. We know कि सामने वाला बंदा कैसा है, वो हमें बातों में उलझा रहा है. So you just don't need to do anything. You just need to look at them and you don't need to react. हाँ ये कुछ नहीं करो. So they will got to know like हाँ कि इसे तो समझ में आ गया. So they will वो खुद ही बोल देंगे. They're screaming is squaring in them, and they will just stop it there. So it was like हाँ कहीं मिल गया था तो मैंने डाल दिया.
Okay. So you're a very sweet person. I really want you to like share with the people of your age watching you during this live, or even they would be curious to join your channel or something. So like if they want to do something in life and they also have the same hurdles like yours, like parents are not understanding their point of view, society is not accepting what they are doing, and they have so many dreams, they do not know which paths to go through. What piece of advice would you give them? How can they manage and make a balance out of everything?
I think the one thing like I use, as I mentioned, that I had started it like a very quick without thinking a word. Like my friend has said, you should start, and I had started without knowing anything about reels. What is reel? I actually don't know about Instagram reach, hashtag, how to upload videos. I have just a camera on my front and I shoot a video and just upload it there. So first thing I really want to tell people that just do it. uh, कितना भी खराब हो, just do it because you had take one step for your dreams. And the second thing is try to be confident enough, like just believe in yourself that you are capable of doing it. Because like in the world where we are living, there is lots of judgment, like people are sitting there to judge you and to push you down. So you just don't need to think what others say. Like my most of reels is all about like don't care about people, and I truly believe that if you start caring about yourself, you are going to ignore them. And most important thing, that you need to ignore people for your growth and start listening to your heart, to your brain, and start working on it. Just start it, just do it. कुछ भी मत करो, सब कर लो, मतलब कितना भी खराब करना है ना, बट कर लो एक बार. So I think आप कर लोगे. I
Yes.
usually believe this.
Try, and never cry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Kriti, for joining us today. Just I want you that before we wrap up, uh, if somebody wants to get connected with you, what are your social media handles? How can they join you, connect with you? You can just go ahead and discuss that.
Okay, so I'm available only on right now only on one platform, that is Instagram. My Instagram handle name is Talk with Kriti, and where you'll find fantabulous content from my perspective, which can help you a lot in your growth. It will make you more happier and confident, and how to ignore people, obviously, because most of my content is all around. And very soon I'm going to have my podcast also, which would be on on Instagram also, and on YouTube also. And with it I have my talk show in conversation with Kriti, where I have a lots of fantastic guests. You should must check it out because it is going to help you a lot there.
All
That's
right. So I thank you so much, Kriti. That was a wonderful conversation with us. Good luck for your future endeavors, and my best wishes for on behalf of Work TV for your podcast and all the things that you're going to like involve yourself in the future. Thank you so much
all.
for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a wonderful conversation and absolutely insightful conversation with you. You're the best host I ever have till today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Your words have really like given me more energy. Thank you so much.